to this week's video. If you're new here, hello, I'm Jenny from Inmysparetime Crochet. I make plushies, blankets, cardigans, beanies, whatever, all things crochet. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I've only been going now for probably about 3 or 4 weeks and I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm just going to keep putting some content out there and hope that I can gradually grow my channel. But welcome to this week's video. There's a bit of a yarn haul, a couple of pattern tests in there and a few other bits and pieces, so I'd really love it if you stick around till the end of the video, and let's get going. Hello. Well, this is a little impromptu yarn haul. I wasn't expecting it, but when Spotlight have a sale, you run. And coincidentally, I had been to Spotlight just 2 days prior with a friend of mine, and I looked at some of this yarn and I said, I just refused to pay that. And I'm really glad that I did refuse to pay that, because 2 days later, they had a 30% off sale. So I shopped, and I shopped pretty big. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I grabbed and also what I plan to make with it. So first, I will say that also I grabbed 24 items, 24 skeins of yarn. And then I will let you know at the end how much I spent and what I saved. So first I'll start with the blanket yarn that I grabbed. I've used this before. It's just the value range, I suppose, so quite a generic brand. It's pretty similar to Madeit Baby actually, and it's quite soft. So they have the plain colours. Unfortunately, they didn't have the cream. I wanted some more of the cream, but they didn't have any today. So I just grabbed this beautiful aqua colour. Minty, it is called, Minty. So they're all 300 gram balls, and it says that they have 150 meters in each. So yeah, that's pretty good. They have a range that it's their blanky glitter range. I've used this before, not this color, but excuse me, I've used it before and I quite like it. It just, you know, makes your projects a little bit different, a little bit interesting. So I've used the blue before, which has a green glitter in it, and I obviously forgot to get that color, but never mind. So today I grabbed the orange with orange glitter, pink with pink glitter, blue with a light blue glitter. It doesn't really look light blue on camera, but it is light blue. I'm just going to clear some room here. This is also the first video using my new table that I grabbed for my craft room and my new tripod, so it's exciting. And the last blanket yarn I grabbed was the yellow. It's just called yellow, and it has a bit of an orange coppery glitter to it. So I'm looking forward to using that. So what I will use the blanket yarns for will likely be some jumbo turtles, because they come out really good and they come out really well and they're quite soft, so I love that. And also I just found out this morning that I was chosen to test for Chantal at Humble Child Co. Over on Instagram to test her mini Jazzy. I'm going to pop a picture here. It looks so fun and I'm going to start that today. So when I get the all clear to be able to reveal it, I will do so. But I'm super excited about that pattern test. Now, I have wanted for a while to try the Line brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick. I haven't used it before, and the hardest thing was deciding what colorway to get. They had one which had a lot of different colors, but they had like one ball of it. So I got the one which has, what's it called? It's called Moonlight, Clair de Lune. And it has lots of little light blue and yeah, different shades of blue and a bit of a browny grey colour mixed through the cream. And it's really nice. So I haven't exactly decided what I'm going to do with that yet. It will be a blanket of some sort, and I thought I would do either some large granny squares and then join them, or possibly I might do one of my patterns, my Into the Desert blanket. I'll put a picture here, but I wasn't really sure how much, and I didn't have my pattern on me at the time, so I wasn't sure how much I would need. So I grabbed 6 skeins of this, and yeah, hopefully it's enough, but it's machine washable and dryable, so that's really good. It suggests a 9mm hook, and it would obviously work up quite quickly. So if I do my Into the Desert blanket, it's going to come out huge. So I don't know, I'll either make a really huge one or I'll stick to the granny squares. I'm not sure, but there'll be another video about that at some time. So make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications so you can see when I've actually done it. So there was 6 of those. Thankfully I'd taken a really large bag into Spotlight with me, and that was overflowing. That was definitely overflowing. Another one that I wanted to try is the 2 of Wands Hue and Me. They've stocked it at Spotlight for a little while now, but it was just a bit more expensive than what I wanted to pay. So today was the perfect time to get it. They have so many beautiful colorways. It was actually hard to decide what ones to get because I couldn't really get them all. But the ones I decided on, I'm really happy with. I'm thinking that I might maybe make some beanies with this. I'm not too sure, but I'll pop in a picture of, beanies that I've made in the past, and I just think these would look really good. So the colors that I decided on, I grabbed 2 skeins of each, which will be plenty to make a beanie or 2, I would imagine. So it's a bulky 5 weight yarn, and it suggests a 6.5mm hook. And it's wool. Yeah, it's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. So, and it is also machine washable and dryable. So the first colorway I grabbed was Desert. So nice, really nice and natural. And then I grabbed 2 of the Salt, like a creamy color. This was the first one I grabbed, and I just think it's so nice. It's Saffron. Beautiful. 2 of those as well. Those 3 colors together actually would make a beautiful blanket. So yeah, let's see if it becomes a blanket or beanies. And the last colorway that I grabbed in the Hue and Me was Agave, okay, and it's a beautiful, I guess I would say a bit of a sagey green. 2 of those as well. I haven't ruled out, because I think maybe the sale might end tomorrow or perhaps the following day. I haven't ruled out going back to get more, but we'll see. They had a really beautiful mustard color as well, which was so nice. But I didn't have really, I can only carry so much. So let's see if I go back tomorrow. The last thing that I grabbed was, and I've used this plenty of times before, it's a Spot Saver Prints. I grabbed a 6-pack, which was really handy, so I didn't have to get the 6 individual skeins. It's Spot Saver prints in tweed. This is, and I've got some really nice little flecks through it, and it's just quite a natural colour. I've made a number of blankets in that, and more specifically a blanket for my beautiful grandson. Pop some pictures in there. So I gave that to my daughter before he was born, and he is just over 6 months now and still uses it. And it works up really well in blankets, and it washes well. So I'm really happy with that. So let's see. As I said, there was 24 items, and in total it cost me $233.45, but I saved, because of the sale, I saved $100.05. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a win. Thank you, Spotlight. I do tend to buy a lot of, I used to get my yarn from overseas fairly, like pretty much all the time, but post-pandemic it is just a little too dear, like for the shipping, whereas before you could get some free shipping, but not anymore. So I do get some of my, I use, if you've watched any of my other videos, I use a lot of Premier yarns, and I do get those from Craft Online in Australia. So but as I said, these ones, particularly the Hue and Me, I've been wanting to try it for quite a while now, and it feels really nice. I just don't know, beanies or blanket, what do you think I should do? Pop a comment in down below. But anyway, and it'll be very interesting to see whether I do go back tomorrow. If I do, I'll pop it in this video after this. But I mean, you also have to show a bit of restraint, don't you? But it's just so hard to pass up, you know, when there's a sale. And I will use it, you know, I will use it eventually. So yeah, so that's my yarn haul. I've given you an idea of what I am going to make with it, but if you'd like to actually see what I make with it, please subscribe. Please turn on your notifications so that you know when I have posted a new video. But thank you for joining me in my yarn haul, and I will see you in the next video. Now it was time to pop away my yarn. I had made a nice little space for it right here so it can look pretty amongst all the other yarns. I really like having my yarn on display, and everything is contained to just this room. I keep all of my blanket yarn in a big plastic tub on the other side of my shelving. I'm now starting my pattern test for Chantal at Humble Child Co, and that's the pattern of Mini Jazzy the Jellyfish. I had originally wanted to use my light blue with the green glitter for the jellyfish, but after looking at the pattern, I decided that it might be a little bit too risky to use the light blue, as once I checked the yardage, I didn't think that I was going to have enough, and I certainly didn't want to be playing yarn chicken. So I decided to go for the darker blue for the main part of the jellyfish and use the lighter blue for the underside as well as part of the main tentacle. I'll leave you on a little bit of a time lapse now while I get started. Good morning. We are maybe 2 days down the track, I think. I didn't really have much crochet time at all yesterday because I was out of the house. I did, when I got home, or later last night, did some more on my Jazzy, mini Jazzy, the Jellyfish. Look how cute it is. I think my top is a little bit more pointed than it should be because the yarn's a bit stiffer, but that's okay. It still looks really, really cool. So the only thing that I have left to do is the main tentacle. So it's coming along really, really well, and I should have it finished so that I can show you before the end of this vlog. So hello, I'm back again. Where the next day, again, I've been really busy, so not much time to film too much, but I did finish my pattern test of Jazzy, mini Jazzy, the Jellyfish, and it turned out so cute. I was having a little bit of regret about the yarn that I chose, mainly because you can see the glitter there. The glitter, yeah, and there's a bit of glitter on the light blue as well, but I think I should have, and this is nothing against the pattern, the pattern is awesome. Chantal is so clever. Yeah, it blows me away how creative she is. There's a, and this is the mini one. Can you imagine if you made the larger one? My goodness. So yeah, I used blanket yarn just from, one of them was an older, I think this one was an older Madeit blanket that I had. In the pattern, it should be, mine's twisting a little bit. It's not really supposed to, but that's on me. I think I should have gone up a hook size. The same with these. So I do plan to make more, just not yet. I find that if I work with blanket yarn too much, my body doesn't like it. It's, you know, my shoulders and my wrists, etc. let me know. So I'm going to have a bit of a break, but then I'm going to make another one, and but I will go up the recommended hook size because my tension is really tight. So I'm going to do that, and I think it'll drape sort of even better than what it does now. But I was really fortunate to be able to do this pattern test, and I love how it turned out, but I think I'll love it even more with different colours and going up a hook size. I also thought that it might be really cute in cotton, so it'll be a smaller version. I think that'd be really nice as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. By the time that I post this video, this pattern will be released. I should have mentioned again that it's by Chantal at Humble Child Co. So I will have a link below that is that goes directly to her Etsy store, and I highly recommend it. It's really unique, and as I said, it's so clever. It's very, very clever. So I will have a link for that below. And I have a feeling that I know someone that will want to purchase this because she's already spoken to me about how much she loves Jellyfish. So this one is probably already sold, I think. The other thing that I just wanted to show you quickly is that I'm also testing for Kylie at Shop Mod Threads. And if you've seen any of my other videos, or if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I've made Della the Duck on more than a few occasions. There's two different styles of Della that you can make. You can make this little, I don't know, little chunky one, or you can make the ones with the legs that hang, more of a lovey version, I guess, and this is the stuffed version. So Kylie's coming out with a little accessory pack for Della, so that will include a little bucket hat like this, a bowler cap where it has a little peak on it. That's really cute. I was personally testing the bandana for her. So cute. So obviously, you know, you wouldn't have this color, but you can see how adorable that looks. The other things that are being tested, which I am going to make, but I just haven't done it yet, is a little flower crown, a bow tie, and a little boho blankie that little Della can take with her. Very, very cute. And I think this accessory pack is going to do really well for everyone that makes Della. And I, in fact, going to probably start another Della tonight and then make the rest of the accessories as well. So, yeah, Della is always popular. So there's that. And I've also, I don't think I mentioned this before, I made this, and you've probably seen a lot of these popping up on both on YouTube and Instagram, and probably TikTok as well. This is the Chantal the Caterpillar pattern by All From Jade, and it's a little sort of fidgety toy. Again, just so clever. Like, I really take my hat off to these designers and how their brain works and how they can come up with these patterns. This is really, really cool. I made this one in Parfait Chunky, but I plan to make more in a bit more of a sturdier yarn, because I think it'll move probably a little bit better than what this one does. But this was just the first time making it. I just wanted to make it and get my head around how the pieces went together. Doesn't take too long, and once you understand how the pieces go together, it's really quite quick. But again, embroidered eyes, because I'm all about the embroidered eyes at the moment. I know I said I'd do a tutorial. I still plan to, probably in the next day or so. I will try. The other thing I'm going to try and do, and maybe this will, by saying it on here, it might make me a little bit more accountable, but I counted in my, and this is just my purchases on Etsy. I sort of thought, I've probably got quite a few patterns there that I haven't even made yet. And I counted them up and I had 17 patterns that I've purchased and not made. That's a lot. But then after counting that up, I did go ahead and buy 3 more. Yep. You can blame Cable and Canvas for that, for having such cute little patterns. So I think today is the 23rd of April. So I think for the month of May, I'm going to put myself on a pattern buying ban. I think I have to, because it's crazy. It's quite outrageous. I think I need to start working my way through making the patterns I've got. And I also have a number of books as well that I've, amigurumi books that I've perhaps made only 1 pattern from them or 2. So I think for the month of May, I am going to not purchase any patterns. That means I've got a few days of April left. Actually, I did hear that Madeline Mayco has still got a sale on her patterns for the month of April. I haven't looked at them yet, and I haven't purchased any yet, but I might just do that before April comes to an end. But for the month of May, no more pattern buying, aside from any orders I may get and some things that I want to do, particularly for videos. I'm going to just be making based on patterns that I've purchased. So there you go. I said it out loud, so I'm going to have to stick to that now, aren't I? The only other one thing I'm going to do is that I was watching another YouTube video this morning. It was I can't remember, Craftily Ever After, something like that. I'll pop the name up here. And yeah, I just stumbled across this video, but I really liked this lovely lady's vibe. So, and she's having but she's got this challenge going. Basically, there is a picture. I'll insert the picture here. And anyone who wants to participate in the challenge has to come up with a little plushie / amigurumi project based on that exact picture, which is a white cat in blue overalls with a red mushroom hat, little ears, etc. So yeah, I thought that was actually really cool, and you can, you know, make it based off other patterns, but I thought it might be cool to just try and freehand it myself. So that sounds like fun and just something different. So I'll be making a video on it, and you can sort of, yeah, follow me along and see how I go with it and what the end product ends up looking like. So yeah, I think that's enough of rambling on from me, because I feel like I'm definitely rambling. So thank you for watching. I do hope that a few of you at least stayed along till the end. Getting a YouTube channel up and running is very slow going, and if lots of people aren't watching it, then it's not getting pushed out there. But I'm just gonna keep going and, you know, keep persisting and then see what happens. But if you did manage to stay till the end, as I said, thank you. Please go ahead and leave a purple heart emoji so I can see if at least a few people are actually staying to the end. I know I could probably go and look at the analytics and everything, but I also don't want to just be totally focused on that. I want to do it because I enjoy doing it. And yeah, but I'd love it if you could leave a purple heart if you stayed this long. That's it. Thank you very much. And I really do hope to see you in the next video. Anyone who wants to join me in my ban on buying patterns for the month of May, let me know below and we will keep each other accountable. So there you go. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye for now. Keep your eyes tuned for that. Eyes tuned? Keep them peeled. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, here we go again. Actually, I'll mention it in another video because my brain's dead and I can't think about how to explain it.